All right, I mentioned how we're gonna watch some of the classics, the old school. I don't even know if you would call it reality TV or anything like that, but the old school, shows like the Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, Judge Mathis, Maury, all that. We're gonna watch at least one of each of those. So next up, we got Steve Wilkos, or excuse me, the Steve Wilkos Show, with the caption of 30-year age gap. Not gonna lie, that's a thick age gap. 30. Now, I've seen the 10s, I've seen the 12s, heard about the 15s and 20s, but 30? I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I would personally feel disgusting to date somebody 30 years younger than me and even 30 years older. All right, that's too far. Personally, it's not my thing. We're going to check this out. Let's figure out the details on this 30-year age gap relationship. Steve.
Relationship started on Facebook, but they're afraid it might end on my stage. Frank is 30 years older than Cassandra, but age is not the issue. She believes he's cheating. Cassandra, how did you meet Frank?
Frank and I, we met on Facebook. He was always commenting on my pictures and on messaging me, and we was messaging back and forth. So I'm like, okay, let me press on his page. And I'm like, okay, I pressed on his page, and I started seeing like, oh, he's good looking, and I started seeing all these plates full of food. I love all types of food, so I got so excited. I'm like, you can cook, you're nice, you're good looking, you're really nice, and then we started from there.
What happened 2-3 months ago?
Wait, at what point did you notice his age? That's my question.
Oh, Steve, that's why we're here today. That's the most one I want to know. So he invited me to a cookout. I have children. I need to know earlier than 2 or 3 days ahead. I can't find a sitter by the time it's Saturday.
Right.
So I told him I can't go because I don't have a sitter, so I let him go. At nighttime, he says he's getting a ride from a cousin, which I don't mind. There's family members, there's girls. Okay, there's liquor involved. I know he's drunk, like a little bit. And the girl, he comes home around 10:30-ish, and his phone just starts blowing up nonstop, like constantly. And I know me, so I'm like, you just came from a party. So I'm like, can you at least please answer it, for I will not think wrong. He comes and says, no, your phone be ringing too, like trying to flip it. And I'm just like,
Do your phone be ringing?
phone do be ringing. That's the point, that's what cell phones do.
No, I'm saying, do you have men calling your phone?
People be calling.
Men.
People, men and women.
What you beating around? Oh, man. I like Stevie. I do like Steve. Yeah, you ain't so innocent too, madam. We might have to do a lie detector test on you. Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
so men do call your phone.
They do. Yeah, when I was
So
single.
you got some side stuff going on?
No.
But these men in your
detector.
past are still trying.
Yes.
Lie detector.
And that's what I remind him. We're in a serious relationship right now. All of a sudden, I just became ghost. So if I'm not speaking to them, I'm ignoring them, they're gonna start calling like, what's going on? Where are you? So that's what's happened.
Yeah.
And then I'm telling him, like, I don't mind blocking those people and taking all that out if it's to make us better and things like
Sure.
that. Of course, it's to better our relationship. But yeah.
You could also change your phone number.
That too. That's true. That too. That
Or
too.
just block him. Or just block him.
Do you think that Frank cheated on you?
Yes, sometimes I do.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
cooking up a little something.
Yeah, it's fishy.
Oh, man.
It's fishy. What if Frank fails his lie detector test?
Oh no, I'm all set.
Then you're all
I'm
done.
done. Yeah.
At what point in the relationship did he find... Oh, I just called her he. Did she find out that he was 30 years older? And why did she stay? What made her stay? It was the plates. It was his looks. It was his charm. Probably. That's probably what she's going to say.
Yeah, I mean, you're beautiful, you're young. I mean, it wouldn't take you long to have those ghosts come back from the past, right?
Yeah.
Or some
Pick
new
them right out.
some new ones.
No, I'm happy with Frank.
But you want to make it work with Frank.
Yeah, I
All right.
do.
Well, let's meet Frank.
Hi, honey.
know.
That wasn't your cousin.
These are all accusations. And that's
No.
why we're here today.
No, it wasn't your cousin. You
Right,
would have
we gonna
answered.
see.
You could have just answered the phone at least and say,
I did answer the phone the first time it rung. With my cousin.
That boy pimping. Hey, Big Frank pimping. Big pimp dog Frankie. He said I can't wear my hat and my blazer and my gold chain on national television, but once I leave, I'm outside the low rider.
She was kind of drinking, and I don't talk to drunk people. So I hung up on her.
but I told you to answer it at least where I can feel good and be like, okay.
I answered the first time.
You know, you kind of, let's face it, you know, you kind of hit the jackpot, you know, very beautiful young girl, much younger than you. You're not going to screw that up.
Why would I call this, though?
You called the show.
Right.
There you go.
I called the show.
And you know, listen, with the cheating accusations, she's got really, like, when I'm hearing, not a lot of strong case here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, weak, right? Sounds weak. But the cookout,
Oh,
you're
the cookout.
drinking, you know,
No.
cookout, no, you're drinking.
No.
Yes, you are.
Right?
Come on now.
You're
Drinking,
the
drunk
body.
are two different things.
I said drinking.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say you were
All
drunk.
right. No, because she said drunk.
I said drinking.
All right. It's all right.
But, you know, there was a time in my life when, you know, I'd go to cookouts and drinking. And what is a young guy at a barbecue scoping out?
A young guy?
Yeah, a young guy.
Well, that's what they're doing. Me?
Yeah.
I'm on the grill.
That's right. You're not
I'm
a
on
young
the
guy.
grill.
You're not a young guy.
Yeah, he unk status. So he unk, not grandpa. Maybe.
Right. I'm on the grill.
Yeah, but you're not looking at, you know, I guys imagine there's some bikini bombs there.
Nope. It
How about
wasn't-
some short shorts?
It could have been.
Yeah.
Was it kind of cool that night? I don't really
Well,
remember.
it's
nice
cool or
that
not.
day.
There's some
I
short
can-
shorts
I
there.
can tell you this. It's
Are you
Nice that
eyeballing?
day.
No.
You're not eyeballing.
No.
Really?
because I'm on the grill.
You're on the grill.
Right? People pay me the barbecue.
Oh, so you're working this barbecue.
Right? It's my cousins.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're doing a favor.
Right. But
What are you cooking, by the
all
way? What are you grilling?
What you want?
Well, I mean, are you grilling ribs?
Ribs, chicken,
Yeah,
pork
so you're
chops,
doing everything.
hamburger,
Pork
hot
chops.
dogs,
Oh, yeah.
sausages,
You're doing
right?
everything.
Seafood.
So you're having a good time, and you come home and
Early.
Early,
I got back about between 10 and 10:15.
yeah. And you got a little smoke flavor to you.
What, from the barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come home and take a shower.
Didn't get to take a shower right away.
Ring, ring, ring.
Phone's
ring.
ringing.
Well,
It's your cousin. She's looking for some action.
I changed my number. Actually, she was, and she went to her
She
boyfriend's house.
She was looking for action,
And she went to her boyfriend's
but
house.
she didn't want you.
No. No, right. So I have a new number, right? So at the time, not everybody has my new number. I haven't called no one that gave it out. I don't do Facebook or this is my new number on, you know.
Yeah.
So we got in the car and she couldn't find her phone. So I called it. Well, she don't have my new number, so my name's not gonna show up. So she found her phone and that was it. Then I got dropped off. So I'm just assuming she's been drinking, so she see this number who calling me and stuff, and she
She
called her
called
back.
it back, yeah.
Right? And I'm on the phone with her trying to tell her, cuz this is, you know, I said my nickname. I'm trying to explain to her, you know, who this is, you know.
She does recognize her cousin's voice. She's drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
So she called my phone, you know, who's this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling her, I'm trying to tell her. She's like, no. So I'm like, you know what, cuz, call me tomorrow. Click. And then she called back one time.
Okay.
She didn't call back over and over. Let's go get my phone. I'll show you, because I saved
You
all the
never think
records.
she's ever cheated on you, right?
Nah, I never even questioned.
You didn't even take a test.
No, I didn't.
No, she need to take one too. If you gonna put me through this, I'm gonna put you through it too. I'm not going through this alone. We're going through this together. Both of us.
Because
I
there's
didn't
no
want to. I didn't.
No. Yeah, hey, listen.
Crazy.
She's saying she hasn't. He has no doubt that, so why give her the test?
Cause you put me through this. I'm putting you through this too. For real. I believe you ain't cheat. But you suspecting me makes me start getting suspecting right back. I'm getting suspicious too. That's all I gotta say. Suspecting and suspicious. I got caught up trying to say the word, but y'all know what I was getting at.
You're not exactly got a lot of evidence against this guy.
Nope.
Why are you so insecure?
That's a good question.
Because he seems like he's
that
really
night
into you.
when I asked him, while the phone was ringing, I don't know if you remember, I asked him, can you please answer the phone for me? Because he just got dropped off.
Yeah.
So even if he was off the phone quickly, I don't know if it's true in that moment.
Yeah. Do you believe in your heart that he's cheated on you?
I'm just so wondering that day, just that day.
Yeah.
It's
And if
really
he fails, though,
bothering
it's
me.
gone.
Yes.
Anything
that
you want to say
day.
before we read your results?
Nah, Steve Reed, I'm 1,000% sure they would say it.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he did it. Something telling me he's a stand-up dude. He got a good one that's 30 years younger. He got a dime a dozen. He ain't gonna mess that up.
Hey, we asked Frank a whole lot of questions.
Oh, Lord.
Did you have sexual contact with another woman on Mother's Day? He answered no. Was the woman who gave you a ride home from the family party your female cousin? He answered yes. Did you have sexual contact with the woman who gave you a ride home from the family party? He answered no. Did you have sexual contact with anyone from the family party? He answered no. Since being in a relationship, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? He said no. Since being in a relationship with Cassandra, have you had sexual contact with any other woman? He answered no. The results came back the same to each and every one of those 6 questions. And it came back that Frank told the truth.
I don't want no hugs. You gonna put me through this? Nope, I'm not letting that slide.
She lost her father a few years ago. And I'm kind of old-fashioned. My grandmother raised me, right? I want you to ask your older family members if I can have your hand in marriage.
Yes.
I'm too old to be getting down. He might not get back up. He said, I'm not getting down on one knee. I might be down there for a minute. He said, I'm going to stand right here. Give me your hand. We doing this? Yes or no? Oh, man. Hey, good for them, man. 30 years is still crazy in my book, but if they happy, they happy. I'm going to also say this. If you're going to put me through the ringer, guess what? You going to do it too. You believe I'm cheating? Well, your suspicion, pick one. I'm going to pick one, I promise. Your suspicion of me cheating has just made me suspicious of you trying to hide something from me. Are you cheating? Are you doing some slanging and danging behind my back? I say that as well. Good for them. Like I said, good for them. All right. We knocked another one of these old school vids out. So what's next?